music friends, welcome to my channel of Music Theory Crash Course. Today's video is about syllabus of new digital grade 5 music theory exam. The questions in this sample test paper is very different from the past. These new questions in this online exam is mostly tested in multiple choice question format. It's all about making decision of choosing the right answer, which I think is really fun and exciting. So I can't wait to share all the easy tricks to teach you how to make the right decision in choosing the right answers for this test paper so that you can stay on top of the game to score well. If you think my teaching is effective, you can subscribe to my channel or introduce it to more friends. That will encourage me to give more free lessons and subscribe to get the full collection of music theory exam. Thank you for watching.
The question 1 is about choosing the time signature. There are 3/4, 9/8, and 4/4. This sign here means it's referring to 4/4 time. So when the number below is a 4, it represents crotchet. The 8 down here represents quiver. So this sign means 4/4. So the 4 down here means the value of crotchet. So first you need to decide this rhythm is in grouping of crotchet or quiver. So from here you can see that this is a 1 quiver, and the dot here is a semi-quiver, and this is a semi-quiver. So quiver is half plus quarter and quarter. So this whole group is 1 crotchet. Now from here you know that this is in crotchet beat. Next one, there is a triplets. If you know what does triplet means, it means that within a grouping of 3 notes that have same value, usually the last note, we don't count the value of the last note. So the first 2 notes in this group are half and half. So the total value for this whole group is crotchet. So in this case, you know that you can count this in crotchet count, crotchet beat. So here you have 1, 2, 2 crotchet. This is 3. And then this dot is half of the note. If this is 1 count, then the value of the dot will be half. So this half plus a half count rest is another crotchet. So altogether, there are 4 crotchets, which is this one. So this will be your answer. 4/4 time will be your answer. Let's continue the next question. Next question, we have 6, 16. The 16, number 16 down here represent the semi-quiver. Then the 8 down here represent the quiver. And then 4 represent crotchet. So you need to decide whether you want to count in semi-quiver, quiver, or crotchet beat. So over here, there are 2 notes. There is demi-semi-quiver. So this 2 notes has triple lines. So triple line, which is demi-semi-quiver, add together will belong to the value of one semi-quiver. So this is 1 semi-quiver. This is another semi-quiver. And this is another semi-quiver. So when you have odd number, only have 3 semi-quivers in a group, you know that you need to count in semi-quiver. So it has to be 16. The number below has to be 16. So 1, 2, 3. Then this is another semi-quiver. So if this is semi-quiver, this dot will be demi-semi-quiver, which means you will have 3 tails. If this dot, the value of this dot is demi-semi-quiver, it adds up together with this. Demi-semi also has 3 tails. So 3 tails. This 2 note has triple tails, add up together equal to double tail. And the last note has double tail. So altogether you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 semi-quiver. So this will be your answer, 6, 16. Okay. Then you circle this. Okay. Next one, 12. Next question we have 12, 8, 3, 2, and 6, 4. Okay, so 12, 8. 8 here represent quiver. And then 2 down here represents minimum. And 4 here represent crotchets. So over here, let's take a look. This is 1 complete crotchet. If this is 1 count, then the value of the dot will be half of the note. So the dot will be half count. So half plus half is 1. And this is 2 counts. It consists of 2 crotchets. So it looks like all the crotchet beats are complete. So you can count this in crotchet, in the value of crotchet beat. So these 2 add up, half add up is 1 crotchet. So altogether you have how many crotchets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 crotchets in total. So the answer will be here because 4 represent crotchet. So in this case, it has to be 6, 4. Because there are 6 crotchets in the bar. Here is the bar in simple time, 3/4 time. So which of the following shows the bar above correctly written in compound time? So you need to switch this to compound time, which means if this is 1 by itself, you just need to add a dot, then it becomes 3 quavers. For simple time, you only have 2 quavers in a group. Okay, so this is triplets. Triplets, we don't count the value of the third note. When triplets with 3 notes that have same value, we don't count the last note. So this is half half, which is 1 count, 1 crotchet. So in that case, in order to switch this to compound time, you can just remove the triplets, so which is 3 quavers. So in that case, it becomes compound time value, because in compound time, you need 3 quavers. So the last group only has 2 quavers. How to make 2 into 3? In order to make 2 quavers into 3, you just need to add a duplet. Once you add a duplet, the actual value for this group will be 3 quavers. Okay, so now let's look for the answer. The last group has to be duplets of 2 quavers. So in that case, the answer will be here. Okay, so this one has 3 quavers. This one has 3 quavers. Duplets of 2 quavers. So this is actually the actual value is 3 quavers. Complete the following 2 sentences by adding a number to each of them. So in 9/16, how many dotted quiver beats in a bar? So let's find out what does 9/16 mean. 9/16 is a compound triple time, which means you have 3 groups of semiquavers. Okay, altogether you have 9 semiquavers. So 9/16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you add them up together, these 2 add up together is actually 1 dotted, 1 quiver, and this is a dot. Okay, this semiquaver become a dot. So if each group is dotted quiver, in that case you have 3 groups of dotted quavers. So over here your answer is 3. Next one, 3, 2 is equal to how many minutes? Let's find out this. So when the triplets, below the triplets, there are 3 notes, they have same value. It means that the last note, the value for the last note will not be counted. So the actual value is just 1 plus 1, which is 2. Okay, so 2 count is 1 minimum. So in this case, the answer is 1. Tick 1 box to show which bar is grouped correctly. So this is a 6/8 time. For 6/8 time, you need to have 3 quavers per group. So over here, you have 3 quavers. This is 1 quiver, and this is a quarter. So quarter, and if this is quarter, there's 2 tails. Then the dot here, we have 3 tails. Okay, so this is 3 tails plus this one also 3 tails. Okay, this is the value of semiquiver. These 2 add up together is 1 semiquiver again. So which means in total, these 2 notes here has 1 quiver. Okay, so over here another quiver. So altogether you have 3 quavers, which means this rhythm actually grouped correctly, because in 6/8 time, this is a compound duple. Compound duple, you need to have 2 groups of dotted crochet. So this one is grouped correctly. So you put a tick here. Next one is wrong, because the first group of note only has 2 quavers. Okay, so this one is out. Next one, 6/8 time. This first group is correct, but then the second group is wrong because they separate them. So this one is also out. So the correct answer is this one. The first one is correct. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Tick across to show whether the rest are correct or incorrect. So first of all, this is a 4/2 time, which means you need to group them into 4 minimums. So 1.5 plus half is 1 minimum. The next one is another minimum. So 4/2 times, it means that you need to group them into first half and second half. If first half has 2 minimums, the second half also have 2 minimums, but the second half is totally silent. So when the second half is totally silent, you cannot separate them. You should put just 1 semi-brief rest. Okay, so this one is out. The first one is wrong. Let's look at the next question. For the next question, you also need 4 minimum. So over here you have 1, this is half, this is 1, and this is half. So in total, over here you have 1 minimum, and this rest is 1 minimum by itself. And this is 1.5 plus this is half count. So altogether, this is another minimum. And the last group is 1 minimum by itself. Okay, so looks like you can see the grouping of first half has 2 minimums and second half also has 2 minimums. So it looks like this is correct. Last one. Last one, you need to have 4 minimums also. This note itself is 1 minimum. Okay, if this is 2 count, the value of the dot is 1 count. So if this is 1, 1 plus 1 is also 2. So far it's correct. The third beat is also 1 minim, but the fourth group should have 1 minim. If the fourth group minim is totally empty, you cannot actually split them into 2 crotchet rests. They should be merged as 1 minim rest. So the last one is wrong. Let's look at the question 2. Question 2 is quite straightforward. You just need to use the middle C as a guide. So if this is C, and C go down is B. So B go further down, this is A. So in this case, this is an A double flat. So stick this one. Okay, next one, this is a bass clef. So if you don't know how to count downwards from C, this is a lower C. From C, you can count downwards. And you can write out the letter name like this, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay, so C go down is B. You can refer to this. Okay, B go down is A, G, so F is here. F go down is E, E go further down is D, which is the same as this. So this is a D double sharp. Okay, you take the answer. Let's look at the next question. Next one is the auto clef. For auto clef, your middle C is here. So if this is C, you can go upwards. Okay, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So this is a B flat. Next one, you can start with the highest note here, F. So F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So looks like this is the F sharp. So you take the F sharp. Next question. Rewrite these notes in the given clef, keeping the pitch the same. Keeping the pitch the same, that means you need to use the middle C as a guide. Middle C as a, search for the middle C and use it as a guide. So for this is a auto clef. So auto clef middle C is here. For treble clef, the middle C is here. So from here to here is going up. So you can count upwards from middle C. So C, D, E, F, G. So this is a G sharp above middle C. So from here, you also need to count from middle C and upwards. So C, D, E, F, G. So this G sharp should be here. Okay, so go up. It should go upwards. Sorry. Okay. So the G sharp should be here. C, D, E, F, G. Next one, this is the bass clef. Bass clef, is middle C is here. So C is on this line. C, D, E, F is going up to F. So over here, you also count from middle C and go upwards. So C, D, E, F. Okay, so your answer is here and here. And then you can erase all the unnecessary working. After finish writing the answer, you can erase the rest of them. Let's look at the next question. In 2.3, compare A, B, and C, and then circle true or false for each of the two statements. A and B are the same pitch. So let's look at A and B. A is a G, which is above the middle C. So C go up to G. G go down to E, C, E, D. So look like this one also the same shape. G, E, this is a C, C, D, E, and then this is a D. Looks like this is a correct question. It's true. C is one octave lower than A. Okay, let's find out. In C, for C, the middle C is here. And another C is here. So it's one octave very far away from middle C. So the actual note is G. That is very far, more than one octave than middle C. But A, for example A, this G is up above, higher than this middle C. So from this G, go to this G is one octave. So from this G, go further down is another G. So from here to here is one octave. And from this G to this G is another octave, which means it's actually two octaves apart. So over here they say one octave. So this is a wrong answer. Next one, tick one box for each of the following two questions to show the correct and harmonic equivalent of each note. Okay, the first one is a A double flat. Okay, let's look at your keyboard. If A is here, so A double flat, A flat two times, flat one time is here, flat one more time is here, is G. Okay, so you should look for an answer which is a G. So the first one, this is a F double sharp. So F is here, F you sharp two times. F sharp and sharp two times, and you will reach G also. So this is a correct answer. So once you find this answer correct, you can forget about the rest because you want to save time so that you can move on to other question. Next one is a C sharp, middle C. It has to be a middle C. So if this is a middle C, C sharp is here, and the first one is a D flat. So D is here, so D flat is here again. So it looks like these two are same with each other. So this is the answer. Let's move on to the next question. Tick one box to show the correctly written key signature of C sharp minor. So for C sharp minor, you should know that it has 4 sharp, F, C, G, and D. 4 sharps. So first one only have 3 sharps, so this is out. So this is F, C, G, D. Yes, they are at the correct position, so it's correct. You can see the shape here, there is a sequence when you write the sharps. So you see this sequence is wrong. After go down, you should go up to G. So this is up. So F, C, G. The last sharp should be D, but they put B instead. So the last one is also wrong. Okay, next one, 3.2, key signature, tick one box for key signature of B flat major. So this one has 5 flats, B flat, E flat, A, D flat, and G flat. So 5 flats, so the sequence B, E, A, D, G. Yes, the first one is in the right sequence and position also right. This is only 4 flats, so this is wrong. The last flat here should be G flat, but they put F flat instead, so this is also wrong. And this one also wrong. The G flat should be down here. So only the first one is correct. Next one, circle the correct key of each of these 3 melodies. Okay, next one, there are C sharp, there's a G sharp, and there's a C sharp also. Looks like you have C sharp and G sharp. So for the key signature of sharps, usually we start with an F. We should have F sharp, followed by C, and then G. But over here, there is no F. So if they give you C and G, it means that you should know there is an F sharp should be there. But over here, they cannot show you the F sharp because there's no F note. Okay, so actually this one has 3 sharps and it does not have any other accidentals. So this belongs to A major. Because this only key here that has 3 sharp is A major. Next one, there is a B flat and there is a F sharp. And this question has flat and sharp coexist together. So for the question that has flat and sharp coexist together, we should treat this B flat as the key signature. And usually the sharp is the unusual accidentals. The unusual accidentals should be treated as a 7th note of the minor key, which means if the 7th note is F sharp, then after F is G, it should follow by G. So this is a G minor. Because in G minor, we raise the 7th note, which is F. And in G minor, we also have a B flat. Okay, B flat also belongs to G minor. So this answer is G minor. It's supposed to have an E flat. But over here, there's no E. Okay, this is the bass clef. Okay, there's no E here. So they cannot show you E flat. But they show you B flat, and then the unusual sharp is a 7th note. So from here, you know this is a G minor. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This is the bass clef that has an A flat, E flat, and D flat. So for the key signature of flat, usually we should have B flat. If all the flats are here, you should have a B flat. And B flat followed by E flat. Yes, there's an E flat. After E, you should have an A flat. Yes, it's followed by A flat. And then D flat. So this key has 4 flats. And because there is this music starts with F, so B, E, A, D. And then over here also start with F. And there's one very odd situation here. Over here, there's an E flat. I circle it in red color. There's an E flat here, but the E here is a natural. Okay, which means this could be a melodic minor because there is an E natural here. Okay. After this, there's an E flat. What is this E flat doing here? The E flat is coming back because they are using melodic form of minor key. And in melodic form, minor key melodic form, when the scale goes down, the 6th and 7th note should both be flattened. Okay, so in this case, the E natural here is treated as a 7th note of the minor key. And the 7th note flat is back because it's a melodic form, which means this is a F minor, because in F minor, E natural is a 7th note. And F minor has 4 flats. So please circle F minor. This is not A flat major because there's an E natural, okay? Next, circle true or false for each statement. Sorry about that. This is correctly written chromatic scale beginning on G. So for this question, you can write down the accidental first. G, A flat, A natural, B flat, B natural, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E natural, F, F sharp, and G. Okay, by writing out all the letter name, it helps you to find the answer quickly. So draw out the keyboard. So for chromatic scales, all the notes should move in semitones movement. So the first one is a G. After G is A flat. Okay, after A flat is A natural. After A natural is a B flat. After B flat is a B natural. After B natural is C. C is here. After C is a C sharp. So this is correct. So after C sharp is a D. After D is E flat, which is here. And then E natural. So far, everything moved in the semitone. Then after that is F. After F is F sharp. After F sharp is G. So you can see the notes are moving in chromatic movement. G, G sharp, all are in chromatic movement. So this is true. Next one, chromatic scales beginning on B. Okay, so we use the keyboard again. So this is G, F sharp, F natural. Sorry, this is not in treble clef. This is in bass clef. Sorry about that. For bass clef, this start with B, then A sharp, and then A natural, and then this is a G sharp, G natural, F sharp, E natural, D sharp, D natural, C sharp, C natural, and B. So first one is B. The first note here is a B, so B is here. Then after that, A sharp is done. Next one is A natural, and then next one is a G sharp. G sharp go down is G natural. G natural go down is F sharp, which is here. And then this is a E sharp, which is here. After E sharp is E natural, which is here. And then this is a D sharp. And this is a D natural. And then C sharp is done. And then C natural. And then B natural. Okay, looks like all are in chromatic movement. So in this case, the answer here is true. Okay, sorry, allow me to erase for a while. Okay, now I can circle the answer. So the answer here is true. Next one. Tick one box for X and one box for Y to show which notes are needed to complete the scale of F sharp harmonic minor. Okay, when you encounter a question like this, don't be panicked. So the keyword is here, F sharp harmonic minor. For F sharp minor, we have three sharps, F, C, and G. And this is, if this is harmonic form, we only need to raise the seventh note in ascending and seventh note in descending. So in F sharp minor, the seventh note is E. So in ascending, you need to raise the E sharp. Descending, you also need to raise the E sharp. So the first note is F. After F should be G. After G is A. Okay, so if this is a descending scales, later on you need to add accidental of E sharp. Okay, so the E sharp is done. They did for you already. And there is a F sharp. So F sharp is done. F sharp is also done. So this one is done. E sharp also done. This is correct. And there's a C sharp, which is also done here. C sharp is also done. Only left with G sharp. G sharp not yet done. So G sharp you need to write down here. Okay, so this is your answer. So for X, you need an A. So you take A, this is A. For Y, you need a G sharp. So you take G sharp. Okay, so these two will be your answer. Then after that, you just erase the rest of the working. Let's continue the next question. Take one box of each name scales to show which scale is correctly written. So first one is F melodic minor. For F minor, we have four flats, B, E, A, and D flat. So for melodic minor, we need to raise the 6th and 7th note in ascending. So in F minor, the 6th and 7th note is F, G, A, B, C, D, and E. So the two notes before F is D and E. D and E already has flat. Okay, originally they have flat. Now you need to raise it. So if you want to raise it, it should be natural. So in descending, you don't need to raise anything. So D and E will back to flat. So you don't need to raise anything in descending. But over here, all the scales are going up. So you only need to take care of the 6th and 7th note in ascending part. So let's look at this. This is F, G, A, B. The A flat and B flat are there. And then in ascending, the D and E are natural. Yes. So we have to follow this. Okay, instead of this, we don't follow this because we raise the 6th and 7th note, we follow this. So D and E are natural. Looks like this is the correct answer. And the second question, the second answer here has D flat and E flat. Apparently this is wrong because you are supposed to raise D and E. This one has a D flat, so this is also wrong. So only the first one is correct. Let's look at the next one. B major descending. So if this is a major key, it'll be much easier. It only has 5 flats, F, C, G, D, A. 5 sharps, sorry, there's 5 sharps. So if this is a B major, the first one should be B, but this is C, D, E, F, G, A. This is A. So this is out. This is wrong. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So this is a B. After B is A sharp. Yes, A has sharp, so this is correct. Then G sharp, so correct. F sharp, correct. E, no sharp. D has a sharp, correct. C sharp, yes. And then B. So this is the correct answer. The next one is wrong because they are flats. B major shouldn't have flats. So we don't take the last. So we found the answer for this. Look at these scales and answer true or false. This is correctly written scales of G sharp, melodic, minor, ascending. So for G sharp minor, we have 5 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G, D sharp, and A sharp. It has 5 sharps. And in ascending scales, we need to raise the 6th and 7th note. So in G minor, the 6th and 7th note are the 2 notes before G, which is E and F. E, F, and then G. So E and F are 6th and 7th note that we need to raise. So E we raise becomes sharp. F we need to raise. But over here, the F have a sharp. And now you need to raise again. Okay, so F sharp, you raise it one more time, become F double sharp. Okay, let's check the note. So first one is a G sharp, so it's correct. G has a sharp. Next one is A sharp. Yes, A has sharp. B no sharp, correct. C sharp, correct. D sharp is correct. But E, they put natural here. So this is wrong. E should have a sharp. So this is false. The largest interval between 2 notes next to each other is the major second. For major second, like let's say if it's C to D, it has 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3, 3 semitones. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. But over here, I saw interval of more than major second, which is E to F sharp. See, E to F double sharp. E is here. On the keyboard, the E is here, and then the F double sharp is here. So from here to here is more than major second. So this is false. The answer for this one is a false. Next one, there are 3 pairs of semitones in these scales. The answer is yes, because G sharp to A sharp. Okay, let's draw the keyboard. Okay. Semitones means they must be semitone apart, which is 2 steps apart on the keyboard. So the first two is G sharp, A sharp. So G sharp is here, A sharp. So this is not a semitone. A sharp to B. Yes, A sharp is here, and then B is here. So this is, yes, this is one pair of semitone. So B to C sharp, B to C sharp. No, so this is out. C sharp to D sharp is here. So this is also out. And D sharp to E, yes. From here to here, yes. This is second pair of semitones. Next one. E to F sharp. E is here, F double sharp is here. No, this one is out. Now F double sharp is over here, and then next one G sharp is here. Yes, so this is third pair of semitones. So they are semitone. So this answer is true. The median is B. So this is a G sharp minor. If this is a G sharp minor, G, A, B. Median means the third note. Okay, so the answer is true. Okay, let's look at the next paper. Question number 4 is an interval. So for interval, major third. Okay, so it's not with F sharp. Okay, let's look at the F sharp major. In F sharp major, the third note is A. And then in F sharp major, the A should have a sharp. So you write down A sharp. So F sharp to A sharp is major third. For perfect fifth, we can look at the key signature of B flat. So in key signature of B flat major, the fifth note is F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 steps. So in B flat major, F shouldn't have anything. So because this is a perfect. So F shouldn't have any accidentals. Diminished fourth, let's look at the scale of E major. So in E major, the fourth note is A, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in E major, A shouldn't have a sharp. So if this is a perfect fourth, okay, so if the fourth note is perfect fourth, the A shouldn't have any sharp. But now they want to make the distance shorter by writing a diminished. If they give you a diminished, that means in E major, the distance between E and A should be shorter, become A flat. Okay, instead of A, it should become flat because this is a diminished. So you write down A flat. Next one is -6. So this is a B flat. Let's look at B flat major. In B flat major, the sixth note is B, C, D, E, F, G. is G. In B flat major, G shouldn't have any sharp or flat. Okay, so now they put minor. If this is a major 6, then the G no sharp, no flat, because B flat major no sharp or flat for G. But now minor means the distance go 1 semitone lower, so the G has a flat. For major 7, F major, if this is the F major, the E should have a sharp. So major 7, which means in F sharp major, which means this is in F sharp major, so the E has a sharp. For augmented fourth, starting from F, the fourth note will be B. So in F major, the B should have a flat. Okay, in F major should have a flat. That is for perfect fourth. Okay, that is perfect fourth in F major. But now they expand the interval, become augmented. So in that case, the B flat become B natural. So we just need to remove the flat. Circle each type of the interval. So if this is a F, we use the F major as a guide. So in F major, the G shouldn't have any flat. Okay, so F to G, it should be a major second. But now they flatten the G, which means it becomes minor. Next one, let's use A flat major as a guide. In A flat major, C shouldn't have any sharp or flat. So in this case, the C, A flat to C is a major third. Next one, this is a D flat. So if the lowest note is a D flat, 1 octave higher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 apart. The upper note also D flat. When they are 8 apart and the lower and higher note has same letter name, they are called perfect octave. So this is a perfect octave. So the answer is perfect. Next one, this is a B flat. Okay, let's use B flat major as a guide. In B flat major, the D shouldn't have any flat. Okay, D should be a natural. Okay, so if D is natural, then this is a B flat major. But now it flattened the D, so it becomes 1 semitone lower. So it becomes a minor third interval. Let's move on to the next question. This is about the triads and the chords. This is subdominant triad. Subdominant means the fourth chords. So in F sharp major, F, G, A, B. So the chord should start with B, which means it should be a BDF. Okay, so the fourth chord should be BDF. But over here, you have GBD. So this is fourth. Next, dominant triad. Dominant means the fifth note. In B flat major, fifth note is B, C, D, E, F, which means it should be F, A, C. Yes, so this is F, A, and C. F, A, and C has no flat, no sharp. So this is true. Next one is in B major. Okay, B major has 5 sharps. F, C, G, D, A. Okay, you can write down the key signature first. So tonic triad means the first note. In B major, the first note is B. So you should look for B, D sharp, because D has a sharp, and F sharp. Okay, let's see whether they have D sharp and F sharp. Looks like this one don't have. They only give you B, D, and F sharp. Okay, so this answer is out. This is false. This is a tonic triad, which means start with F, F minor. It should have 4 flats: B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. So F, A flat, and C. You should have F, A flat, and C. But over here you got D, F, A. So this is false. This is wrong. Let's move on to the next question. Name each of these triads by writing 1, 4, or 5 in the boxes underneath. So this is a C sharp minor. In C sharp minor, this is start with F. This is F. The lowest note is F. So in C sharp minor, C, D, E, F. F is the 4th note. So you can write down chord 4. Next one, in D flat major, by looking at the lowest note, you can see the answer. So the lowest note is G. So from D to G, D, E, F, G. This is the 4th note. So write down chord 4. Next one is E minor. And the lowest note here is a B. So from E to B, E, F, G, A, B. This is a 5th note. So you write down chord 5. Okay, next one. These 2 flats, and there's the accidentals. When there's the accidentals in the music, that means this is a minor key. So the minor key, there's 2 flats, and the 7th note is F sharp. This will be a G minor. Okay, so in G minor, let's name the note C, C, E, G. So in G minor, this is a C, G chord. It starts with C. Okay, so from G to C is G, A, B, C, which is a 4th note. So write chord 4. Next one, this is a G, G, B, D. So this is a GBD chord. So in G minor, GBD starts with G, which is the 1st note. So you write down chord 1. Next one, this is a D, D, F, and A. So this chord is a D, F, A. It starts with D. This chord starts with D. So in G minor, G to D is G, A, B, C, D, 5th level. So you write down chord 5. Okay, so that's how you find out the answer. Next one, term, signs, and instrument. This one you need to memorize. There's no way to count or figure out the answer. It's different from other questions. This one can only memorize. So giocoso in its Italian terms, it means playful and merry. Next one, tempo rubato means with some freedom of time. Amabile is in Italian. It means pleasant. So it's over here. Next one, the same meaning as allegro is presto. Okay, so adagino means moderate. The rest means moderate speed. So cannot. Only one is correct. Presto. So the ornaments that look like S, turning S, means upper modern. Sorry, my mistake. Upper modern should look like this. Okay, so this is actually upper turn. Upper turn look like this, turning S. Trill look like this, wavy line. So lower modern is this shape with a slash at the center. Okay, so the answer for this is upper turn. Okay, so for instrument, this one you also need to memorize from your theory workbook. You should be able to find the answer from your theory workbook. So the cello is the lowest string instrument, is false. Lowest string instrument should be double bass. Arco means play near the bridge. This one also false. Arco means play with the wood of the bow. The tuba can be played con sordini. Con sordini means with mute. Okay, muted. So this is true. Cymbals produce sound of indefinite pitch. Yes, this is true because cymbal has keyboard. The bassoon is a brass family. No, this is false. Bassoon should belong to woodwind. Okay, let's look at the next question. Music in context. How many semiquavers is the first note of bar 5 worth? So semiquaver means this quarter count. So the first note here is crotchet. The note value is crotchet. If this is crotchet, then the value of first dot will be quiver. The value of the next dot will be a semiquaver. Okay, so semiquaver, the first crotchet has 4 semiquaver, and this half count has 2 semiquaver. This is 1 semiquaver. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. So altogether is 7 semiquavers. So in which bar is there a sign which means fourth accented? So look at the music I only can see over here in bar 2, sforzando. SF means forceful and accent. So the answer is in bar 2. How many intervals of a perfect fourth are there in this melody? So let's look at the notes that has fourth apart. The first one that I found is over here. G to C. In G major, C has no sharp or flat. So this is a perfect fourth. Okay, so I found 1. Another interval, another G to C is here. This is the second pair I found. And after that, G to C sharp. Okay, so G to C, I'm sorry, the C here has a sharp. The C has a sharp, so this one cannot be perfect fourth. Sorry about that. So I erase this. Look for another note that has, okay, sorry. But the G also have a sharp here. I thought the G has no sharp. Sorry about that. So G sharp to C sharp. Yes, this is perfect fourth. So I found 1. In that case, this one also perfect fourth, 2. And this one also G sharp to C sharp, another perfect fourth, 3. So altogether, there are 3 pairs of perfect fourth. How many bars contain at least 1 quiver rest? Okay, so how many bars are there? Let's count. Let's look for the quiver rest. So over here, this is first one I found, at least 1 quiver rest. And here, another 2. Here, another bar that has quiver rest. This is fourth one. And over here, another quiver rest, 5. So altogether, there are 5 bars that has quiver rest. How many times the leading note in the key of C sharp minor occur? Okay, in C sharp minor, the leading note should raise a semitone, which means the B. Okay, let's go for the B sharp because it's a minor key. I found 1 B sharp here in bar 1. This is a B sharp. This is the first time. And this is the second time, B sharp. And this is the third time, B sharp. And fourth time. Okay, it looks like only have 4 times. You only occur 4 times. We don't see any other B sharp. So the answer is 4. Next, all the notes in this melody can be found in a scale of C sharp harmonic minor. Yes, this is true, because C sharp minor has 4 sharps, F, C, G, D. And you do see 4 sharps in this music. And harmonic minor means you need to raise the 7th note, which is a B sharp. So we do see 4 sharp here, and then B, all the B has sharp. So this is the harmonic form of the minor key. This melody is to be played calmly. So let's look at the performance direction. Okay, the performance direction here say that it should be agitato, which means agitated. Okay, so this is a wrong answer. This is false. 6 notes are marked to play staccatissimo. So the staccatissimo means this sign, this little triangle above or below the notes. So this is called staccatissimo. So they say there are 6 notes. Let's count how many notes are there. Okay, I have found 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 of them. So this is false. This statement is false. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Which of the following bars will sound the same as bar 1? Tick 1 box. So for bar 1, the first note here is a C sharp, B sharp, and C sharp. Okay, let's focus on the first 3 notes first. The first 3 notes is C sharp, B sharp, and C sharp. And they are 2 octaves apart from middle C. Okay, middle C, higher C, and then very high C is here. So 2 octaves from this middle C. Let's look for the first question. The first one, you see middle C is here. So if this one go 1 octave higher, yes, the answer, this note go 1 octave higher, it will be the same as the bar 1, which is 2 octave higher, supposed to be 2 octave higher. But the B here has no sharp, so this is wrong. This answer is wrong. The second one looks the same, C sharp, B sharp, and C sharp. And then this is followed by C sharp, D sharp, and E. C sharp, D sharp, and E. Let's look at the answer. Yeah, this is also followed by C sharp, D sharp, and E. So it looks like the second one is a correct answer. So we can take this one. Third one, C sharp, B sharp, C sharp, and then C sharp, D sharp, and E. But there's no triplets here, which is different from the bar 1. The last 3 notes should have a triplet. So the last answer is wrong. Okay, let's come to the last question. Question number 7. To show bar 2 correctly written in notes of twice the value. So twice the note value, which means everything, all the note value must times 2. So question 2, you should be able to see this D is a half count. So half count times 2 become 1. 1 count with a dot. The dot just bring down. And this is a quarter. Quarter times 2 become half. And the next one is 1 count. This is 1 count. 1 count times 2 is 2. Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. And this is a crotchet rest. 1 count times 2 crotchet become minim rest. And all 3 notes here is quiver. So 3 quiver times 2 become 3 crotchets. So this is the 3 crotchets with triplets. Okay, so let's look for this answer. Okay, if you have a test paper with you, you should be able, in your hand, you should be able to see, find this answer over here. Looks like only the first question is correct. First one is correct. Okay, because only the first one has this minim rest. Only the first has this minim rest. The rest, they shouldn't split the minim into 2 crotchets. Okay, so if you compare the answer with what we did just now, this will be your correct answer. Okay, thank you for watching the video for this digital exam. I look forward to seeing you in next video. If you find my teaching very useful, you can subscribe for the full collection of music theory lessons.